Hello and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, welcome back to the car, welcome back to horses. There are horses on the road. I don't think I've seen horses out here for a while, but we're going very slow around them because I used to ride horses when I was a kid. And the last thing you want is someone blasting past with an engine and stereo blaring because it spooks the animal. And when you got like a ton of horse underneath you, you don't really want it spooked. But that's not what I wanted to talk about, nor did I want to talk about the fact that even though it is late spring here in Cornwall, in the United Kingdom, in England, it's very misty today. I think it's sea mist. I think what's happened is the sea has got very hot and the sea has risen up as a blanket of mist, and it might actually blanket almost the entire peninsula, because I live on a peninsula which pokes out into the Atlantic. And for some of you who live on a continent, for some of you who live in North America, I mean, the whole place is huge, huge beyond belief. But here the land is about 10 miles wide. In this direction it's about 10 miles wide. In that direction, towards the driver's side door, there's only about 20 more miles of land, and then you're in the sea. That's Land's End in that direction. So we have like 2/3 or even 3/4 water around us. We don't have that much land. The reason you see quite a lot of the same roads is because there aren't that many roads around here. Most of it is the ocean. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. There are a couple of things that I wanted to talk about this vlog, and one of them is that I got a direct message, and the other one is, well, you could probably tell, my hair is a bit scruffy. And it's kind of a personal win because yesterday I was on the phone to Mum and we were having a bit of a conversation. She says, your hair needs to be cut. And I'm like, yes. Something you may not know about me is that I haven't been to a hairdresser since I was 8 years old. 8 years old. Why? Well, they whipped out the clippers, they buzzed my head, and then I went, I'm ever going back. So that was the thing. We're just going to navigate this junction, which is a little tricky since everyone here is going super slow. And we're okay. Got to check around the A-pillar because it's a chunky A-pillar. These A-pillars got airbags in them, so they're quite thick. Anyway, yes, I haven't been to the hairdresser since I was 8 years old. I think I've been to the hairdresser at least twice in my life. Yeah, and I've never booked an appointment with a hairdresser. Mum has cut my hair for the longest time. And between college, in fact, between the end of school and probably about 10 years ago, I had extremely long hair. My hair was all the way down to my butt. It's like, what? Yeah. If you want to know what that looked like, go to Forgotten Weapons. Ian from Forgotten Weapons had basically the same hair that I had like 10 years ago. It just happened to be that I was a member of a technicians forum. It was the old BitTech forums. I think the BitTech forums still exist, but the BitTech website is gone. And people were posting pictures of themselves, and all the dudes with long hair had a certain look, and I was like, Mum, I need my hair cut to this kind of length, and that's what happened. But yeah, Mum's cut my hair ever since that one fateful day when I went to a hairdresser's and they buzzed it. So yesterday, on the phone to Mum, had a conversation, and she's like, we get our hair cut at this place. They have their own car park. The people in there are very lovely. You can... Ooh, that level crossing though. You can trust them to do a good job. And I'm like, okay, trust is an important thing. So I said, I'm going to have to hang up right now, because one of the things that, like in a job interview, it's that question. What is the one thing about you that is like a character flaw? And I am super impatient. If I have to do something, if I have to pay a bill, if I have to go shopping, if I have to do something, it has to be done immediately. I have to get it out of my headspace. I can't have things lingering. Do you have to let it linger? No, absolutely not. I'm not letting it linger. Baby, I'm not that kind of person. Don't know why I said baby. I'm talking to a camera. Anyway, yeah, for some people that might actually be weird. But anyway, yeah, so it's a small win. Like going to a hairdresser, having a conversation and booking myself in for an appointment. That appointment is tomorrow after work, so it'll be trimmed up, I guess. I don't know, but that's how we are set. Your relationship with your hair is, yeah, it's always scruffy, which for someone who is on camera as much as I am, which isn't a lot, but it's enough, it's always a point of contention with myself. I don't really like it. So I just don't like the way I look. I think that's what it comes down to. My voice, that's fine. That's something I've got used to. But the way I look is, yeah, I just never have. Speaking of that, speaking of small wins and getting stuff done, I got a DM last week, or maybe it was the week before. I don't know, time is fluid. A DM, you say? Yes, a DM, for anyone who doesn't know, and some people might not know, is a direct message. So I got a DM from someone, and basically it said, hey, 3 letters, H-E-Y, which is fine if that is someone you know. If Steve Cornwall or Tarwanian or Drumbones was just like, here's a DM with hey in it, I'd be like, oh, what's up? Because I know you guys. You have a reputation for being good people. Because you've commented on videos, or you've been in Discord, or you've just been around the channel for long enough that we kind of know you. We know your face. If your face fits, then you're good around here. I think that's from where Dad works, actually, which I can't talk about because Dad does some interesting stuff that is not something you can talk about on the internet as an aside. So anyway, yeah. So I got a DM, and it was hey. No, I'm not on Tinder. I'm not on Tinder. I gather a lot of Tinder conversations begin with the word hey. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can use that for. It's like, hey, what do I use hey for? Big old speed bump in the middle of a village in the middle of nowhere. So I'm immediately suspicious. I'm immediately suspicious about someone saying hey in a direct message. The reason is because then you have to take the lead in the conversation and then go, hey, what's up? What are you texting me for? Why are you trying to message me? What is your intent? So I left it. And I left it for about 18 hours because when someone messages you at like midnight local time, you're in bed, you're going to sleep. And then you get up and you immediately go to work. I'm not gonna even consider responding to that for that period of time because work and sleeping and stuff, I do the internet stuff in the evening. I do the channel stuff in the evening. So interestingly, they sent another message, and I can't remember, it was something, it was like, how are you, or it was something kind of a little bit mundane, or it just didn't reveal their intent still. But it seemed too friendly, too formal too informal for somebody who I've never met before. So I Googled them. And don't worry, I don't do this for everyone. I mean, like, your privacy as a viewer is paramount. But this person I don't think is a viewer. I think what they are is someone trying to sell me something. So I'm immediately like, yeah, okay. So this was on a social media platform, and I post a lot of videos to social media platforms in order to get like awareness out there. And they responded on one of these social media platforms with the word hey and how are you. So I go and I click on their social media link, and it's blocked, it's hidden, the profile is hidden. And I'm like, that's weird. That's very strange. Okay, maybe they got a problem in their life that they don't want random strangers from the internet looking them up. That's not unusual, but I still want to know more about you before I respond to your one-word direct message. So I took the name and I popped it into Google, and Google said, oh, hey, we've got another social media from this person and it's got a load of pictures on it. And I'm like, interesting. Those pictures are all to do with SOE or SEO. SEO, not SOE. Special Operations Executive. I would actually respond to that. Yeah, that's a World War II outfit. That was basically the Special Operations Executive was the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. No, SEO is search engine optimization. SEO is kind of a dangerous thing because in order to do search engine optimization, you kind of need to open your channel up. So people offer this as a service to you, and they offer a service, and it's like, I'll give me access to your channel. Give me access to your channel, and what I'll do is I'll navigate this junction, which is absolutely blind, completely blind junction. What I'll do is I'll tinker with your channel, and then it'll be more search engine optimized. You'll get more views, more clicks, more likes, more subscriptions. Some people offer this as a free service. Where are you going? We have right of way. Some people offer this as a free service. Some people will want to charge for it. But what it means is you give somebody access to your channel, your YouTube channel, who you don't know. You have to give them elevated privileges in order for that account to be able to make modifications to your videos, to make modifications to the channel itself, and you can kind of see where this is going. How do you take over somebody's channel if you don't know the password? You ask them for it. How do you take someone's guns away? You ask them for them. Wait, what? Oh no, it's a sword. Is it a sword? How do you take someone's sword from them? You ask them for it. Was it Equilibrium, the film? Anyway, yeah, so search engine optimization services are a great way of having your channel not hacked, because they're not hacking your channel. And I use hack because no one is like sat on the login screen typing different passwords like pets' names and kids' names and house names and things. Nobody does that. If they want to get into your channel, they just ask you for access, and search engine optimization is the easiest way of doing it. So I'm just like, all right, this guy has a load of photographs on his social media page to do with search engine optimization, and I'm like, block, block-a-block, blockity-block, block, 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 block. I am not doing SOE with someone I have never met. I'm not giving someone who I've never met access to the YouTube channel. No way. But wait, there's more. There's always more. What else do people DM you for? Because the channel's been going on for 11 years. Do you ever get people DMing you for other things? Yes. Yeah. Like off the top of my head, things that people would DM you for. The beeping of the car. No, so yeah, off the top of my head. Oh, and that's the moment where your mind goes completely blank. So search engine optimization, like for like, or view for view, that's another one. That's usually Reddit. So a lot of people on Reddit are just like, I viewed your video, can you view my video? And it's just like, what? I don't really have time to do that. I'm not in primary school. Like, I have a job and I have a life, and I can't just be doing view for view. I do watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a whole lot of YouTube, but I'm watching a lot of documentaries on YouTube. So when am I supposed to do that? Like for like, sub for sub was one that used to happen in the olden days. People are like, I sub to your channel, sub to mine. No, you want more views, you don't want subs. Well, you want both actually. But yeah, DMs regarding like subs and views were a thing. Direct messages from people in different countries offering you subscription packages where you can buy packages of views or subscribers who, I mean, it's essentially a sweatshop somewhere, and basically what they do is they have people on mobile phones and they'll subscribe to your channel, and then they'll even view like 10 seconds of video to make sure it looks like you've got thousands of views and thousands of subscribers, and it's a service that you pay for. That's rubbish. That is a terrible thing, and you're exploiting people who's in countries who make like fiscally less money than you. It is a horrible thing to do. Speaking of horrible, gosh, this road is rough. So yeah, sub packages. Wow, this road is really rough. Sub packages, view packages, like for like, sub for sub, stuff like that. That happens, or used to happen, quite a bit. And it's just like, no to all of that, thank you very much. Don't want it, don't need it. I'd rather have genuine viewers, I'd rather have real people. And if it only means that 5 people watch a video, then whatever, 5 people watch a video. As long as those people got something from it, then that's great. Other things, oh gosh, okay, so not related to the channel, but if anyone ever texts you and says, do you want to buy photographs of me? Nope, never do that, 100% never do that, for 2 reasons. You don't know who that person is, or even if they are the person in the images, and secondly, it's just grim. Like, that's just a terrible thing. Does that happen? It hasn't happened to the channel, but I do know that it does happen. Probably more places like Reddit and things like that. So yeah, if you receive a DM from someone and they're offering a service, mate, just don't do it. You need to ask them. You need to be the one asking for a service. If someone offers you a service over DMs, no, please don't. What's the other thing? Oh yeah, the big thing at the moment that is related to channels, both YouTube and Twitch, are people slipping into your DMs, or specifically slipping into your DMs. This happened to my brother. So somebody came into his Twitch stream, and they were on his Twitch stream, and they were like, oh, this video, this game, I really like this game. And they were chatting for all of 2 minutes before they started going, hey, I make channel art, I make banners and badges. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm just kind of there casually watching this. I'm a mod in my brother's chat. And I don't like being a mod. I don't think I've ever banned anyone. I just kind of am there casual. I'm like a casual mod. I have the badge, but like, as long as everyone's chill, then I'd rather not do moderation stuff. I don't like wielding the ban hammer. It's not a thing that I like to do. How do we do this? Let me slow down. Oh wow, these houses around here are beautiful, especially this time of year. Makes me kind of wish I could afford a house, or even a porter cabin, or a shed, or a picture of a house. Anyway, yeah, so this person was chatting to my brother, and then they went, oh, have you got a Discord? And went immediately to Discord. I'm also a mod in my brother's Discord. And they were DMing him in Discord specifically to avoid moderator interactions. Why were they doing that? Well, if you can get to the content creator without their mods getting involved, you can sell them a product. And these banners, the people who make banners and channel logos, those people use the AI creation tools on like Bing or just like banner creation websites. It's very low effort. It's incredibly low effort. And then they will sell you a product. They will sell you a banner, and they will sell you a logo. And if you want that, fine, whatever. But it is AI generated. It's AI generated art, and you don't know if you're actually stealing somebody else's artwork, because that's how AI generated stuff works. It doesn't create, it just merges stuff that has been made before. I mean, AI generation is to art what it's not art. Sorry for the people who think it is, but AI generation is not art, and it never will be. and it's not a hill that I'll die on. I'll nuke the entire hill if I have to. So yeah, they'll sell you a low effort banner and things, but they will try and get around your mods by DMing you in Discord or whatever. So be wary. I think the upshot is, if someone DMs you and you are a content creator, be wary. If you don't know that person, if there's somebody who's been around the channel for a long time and they're like, hey, and they just want to chat, fine, whatever. That's, you know, just take into account that there are time zones, and it's kind of a weird thing if you want to hold that kind of conversation. I mean, ideally, the best place to have a conversation is obviously the YouTube comment section. YouTube comment section is the ultimate best place to do it. Second best place is Discord, and everything else is, well, it's just as and when, you know. But yeah, ultimately, if someone DMs you out of the blue, they're trying to either steal the channel or sell you a service. Damn, I could have finished the entire vlog in one sentence. Wow, alright, neat. And if someone's DMing you and you're not a content creator and they're offering a service, yeah, be even more wary. Just say no. You can say no. You can block people. It's fine. In the whole time on the channel, I think I've blocked 3 people from various conversation section thingies. 2 because they were just being rude, and 1 because they were trying to sell me something I didn't want. So that was kind of neat. Oh boy, you can tell it's kind of getting close to summer, right? And we're gonna, these guys are going right, so we can punch it chewy. Head this way. I didn't want to come to Penzance today. I just didn't know how long the vlog was because the car has got like 30 miles of fuel left in it. So I'm gonna need some go-go juice, and I'm gonna need some bread as well. As an unrelated thing to the entire vlog, earlier in the year, I was suffering from acid stomach, really bad acid reflux, and I didn't know what it was. Talked to the doctor, and the doctor was like, well, it doesn't seem like anything that's like super serial, so maybe do some exercises, you know, exercise more. What's your food sitch like? And I'm like, well, vegetables, potatoes, you know, basically a medieval diet of pottage. Oh, okay, cool. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. Gruel, yeah, sometimes gruel. And he's like, yeah, no, that's neat. You work in a workhouse? And I'm like, it feels like a workhouse. And he's like, yeah, no, you're okay. Maybe some more exercise. What about coffee? And I'm like, at the beginning of the year, I cut out coffee, I cut out gluten, and I cut out, what else did I cut out? Oh, milk. And then I slowly reintroduced them. Didn't seem to have any effect. The other thing I did was take Yakult to increase the stomach biome, bacteria biome thingy. I've done that for 5 months now. Things seem to have cleared up, and I think it's probably a combination of move more and just look after yourself. I think that's basically it. So that's kind of cleared itself up, which is nice. It's very nice, because at the beginning of the year I was like, this is worrying, this is actually worrying, and I was very uncomfortable. But I will say, a 1 minute plank every day is a good way of experiencing time dilation. That's when you get on your elbows, straighten your body, and it on paper doesn't sound like much exercise. Oh boy, yeah, that's a thing, innit? And obviously the squats and the push-ups, and it just helps. There's some blue lights up ahead. Don't know what that's about. It's the Rosas. Put on your cool face. I don't think it is. Oh, is that the amber lamps? Oh, that's the amber lamps. Oh, that don't look good. And the fire brigade. Amber lamps, fire brigade, and somebody's had a little bit of a prank. All right. Interesting. Good. I don't think there's too much more I need to talk about, to be honest. We could go all the way into Penzance, but I think we've done that plenty of times, so I'm going to leave it here as we navigate this roundabout and punch it chewy. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that was the other thing, the squeak in the car. What is this guy doing? Oh, geez, that is a very poorly Saab. That diesel is blowing smoke, and that is not a choice. He's not rolling coal. That is an engine that is absolutely ruined. Oh, that sucks to be that Saab. Although it is a General Motors, because GM bought Saab and then they closed them down. What was I talking about before that? How we're not going to go into Penzance because we don't need to see that? Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna leave it there for the time being. If you like this video, definitely leave a little like. Leave a subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If you want notifications, dingle the bingo. If you don't want notifications, don't click the bell. You don't have to. It's your choice, your life. For everyone who's donated to the channel and continues to donate to the channel to help support and run it, thank you, because it does actually help. It helps with things like the website. It helps with things like getting technology for the site. It's really good. I mean, you guys, I couldn't ask for a better audience. I couldn't ask for a better friends. Honestly, it's been a ride. And I'll tell you what, I'll catch you next time. Yeah, we're in Penzance.